So we just had the was it 24th session of the Lady 87 campaign, and we just need to go over what happened. I don't know if you guys want to just give a quick recap before we head out.
Yeah, let's start with Boris Drunken Sword since he was the first person.
Oh, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, I was busy making my way to the Ogre Gate Inn after my shenanigans in robbing people beforehand with the intention of raising an army. When there was a sandstorm that kicked up as I got lost on my way to the Ogre Gate Inn in the kind of like sandy areas. And I spotted some people standing atop sand dunes watching me. I tried to evade them to find a place to wait out the sandstorm, but they caught up to me and started becoming aggressive, accusing me of murder and stuff after I revealed my name, Boris Drunken Sword, which was not falsely accused by any means. I told them to basically piss off and let me on my way, but they insisted on a fight, so I killed them all, apart from the Abbess. But we should swap to what you guys were doing for a little bit, because after that I've just gone to Ogre Gate Inn.
So we were with one of the sort of chiefs of the Jade Owl Bandits, Chief Yan, who we'd saved previously from those weird ass ninjas who did the tunneling and the very ineffective sword strikes. And we got led to the main camp of the Jade Owl Bandits, had an audience with Lady Chen, who agreed to guide us to the Zikang Grotto, where we wanted to find the ritual to revert the Yaoification process, trademark pending. And also we tried to persuade her to join the rebel cause against the Emperor, which didn't go too well. She basically wanted to keep a low profile and have nothing to do with us. And we were asked, like, she seemed like a person who was very mindful of social standings, and she asked us what our households were before giving us an appropriate tent for the night. It was fine. We met up, and Bronze Master revealed to us that he recognized her from the palace, from the was it the Emperor's, one of the Emperor's concubines, one of his consorts. She definitely looked the part. Apparently, she was a stunningly beautiful woman and there was a child who was nearby, who we can only assume was her son. Or actually, we do find out that it was her son, and basically, she had a fling or an affair with General Zikang from the north, which was one of the targets we were hoping to try and persuade to join the rebellion as well. So we sent Ping out to gather information. He quickly ingratiated himself with the servants by stealing a pot of wine. Stealing some wine from the eunuchs, and sort of plying the servants with alcohol. One of them got beaten as a result of the eunuchs discovering that some wine was missing, and he took that opportunity to lead that servant Chin Bao to our tent.
I also
where
gave him the rest of the wine to make up for.
Oh yeah, the rest of the wine. Very important. And we were actually able to get more information out of Jin Bao by like treating his wounds and acting friendly with him. And we actually discovered that Chief Yan was a lieutenant of General Yukang. And was the rest of stuff meta? I think the rest of that conversation
There's
was
a lot of
meta
meta going on in
There's a lot
that
of
section of the session. We probably breezed by most of that. But,
I'm very sorry.
No, it's my fault. So we were trying to decide on the course of action after we speculated that. Well, we knew for a fact that the consort, Lady Chen and Yukang were sleeping together. and we speculated that the child may be their son as well. So the next morning, before we got led to Zikang Grotto, we had another audience with Lady Chen where we got all the guards, all the other units dismissed, and we told her openly that there's no future for her and General Yukang if the Emperor sits on the throne or something along those lines, and she agreed to help us persuade the general, but only if we managed to persuade the general to retire from a life of politics and machinations and all that sort of stuff and settle down in the countryside somewhere. At first, it sounded like she wanted him to retire from civilization entirely and have nothing to do with the world, which didn't seem very possible. But we managed to convince Lady Chen that just being away from the capital and forming a sect or something outside outside the basic reaches of civilization would be sufficient, and that she would help us in that then, which she agreed to. So then we got led to the grotto, which is fairly uneventful. We walked in and found the guy who committed suicide, buried him, found two very dried bodies hugging each other in a very narrow passageway, which attacked us when we tried to get past. They weren't zombies or anything. They were just very dry and mummified, and we couldn't really tell what happened to them. That they kind of attacked us as soon as we tried to start any dialogue. But the good news is we walked into the grotto and we picked up the scroll for the ritual of the what?
Calamity Star.
Calamity Star, which lets us turn Yao back into, well, I assume human, or whatever the human analog in this setting is.
I reckon it just finitely kills them.
Yeah, we need their Heartstone and their original heart. So the original heart we are speculating is kept within the statue of the Bold King, I think it was.
You pretty much know for a fact that's where the hearts are kept, because you were there with that lady when you.
Yeah, we've failed a raid on that place once already, so we need. And we also need the Heartstone that replaces the heart in Yao. So I assume we have to find the person we want to convert back and gouge their Heartstone out before finding their heart in a tower guarded by mystical bronze statues and and spear wielding masters in the top of the tower, all that good stuff before we can save them. But yeah, that's where we left off. Oh, I guess we should mention that Boris Johnson Sword did manage to get we'll use quote marks, a pledge of allegiance from a severely wounded abbess.
Yeah, I think was she the leader of her sect or like an elder in it or something?
She was the leader of her sect. You're pretty
sure.
I
figured she was the leader. So I basically gained the help of a sect, their allegiance to my character. But that comes with the threat of I'm raising an army and I would butcher your place if you don't. So. Yeah.
And so that was where we left it off. So again, normally we record the whole session. This time we just decided to do a recap, and we'll probably be back to recording the whole session next week. And this Friday, what movie are we doing, guys, for this Friday's Wuxia weekend while we have people on?
Was it Tai Chi Master?
I think it is. Yeah, Tai Chi Master. So we'll be doing Tai Chi Master this Friday. And until then, we will talk to you later.